Alright, bro, we're back here once again. On the card, man. Just once again, I'm going to explain to you guys in depth why Jan Błachowicz is going to expose and knock the fuck out of Carlos Ulburg in round 3. I honestly believe this, man. I know it's crazy because Jan's off the surgeries and he's fucking 42 and there's a lot going against Jan in this fight, man. The odds, Ulburg's win streak. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to pick Ulburg. I can see Ulburg obviously winning this fight, but I'm here to break down why I don't think he's got this fight in any way. I think Jan's gonna outclass him and knock him out. Maybe I eat my words, you never know, but I'm fucking confident in Jan Błachowicz, so here, let's get right into it. First of all, we're going to go into the strike stats between these two, and Jan, although he's a lot less active with his strikes, Jan lands hard on everyone he fights. In his fight with Alex Pereira, he landed hard shots in round 3, in round 2, and in round 1 before he took him down. Well, I actually kind of shot right away. But even that's another thing about this fight that people aren't talking about is Jan Błachowicz has a grappling upside in this fight. And if we look at the grappling stats real quick, I just think more goes towards Jan Błachowicz. Yeah, he's had more fights, so his stats are going to be a bit fucking more. But his takedown average is higher. His takedown accuracy is a bit worse, but Ulburg obviously shot very little amount of takedowns in comparison. Jan Błachowicz, yeah, he has less takedown defense, but obviously against fucking much better competition. Ulburg has had to fight guys like Dawoon Chung. Menefield fought him like a retard. Like, bro, even if Menefield fought him normally, he would have had a better fight with Ulburg. But he ran at Ulburg head first like a retard. Bro, there wasn't really... I don't know what the fuck Menefield's game plan was in that fight. And that's the one thing. Ulburg's dangerous off of his back foot, but him being on his back foot a lot, I think is going to allow a lot of leg kicks to happen. And I think if Błachowicz starts getting his leg kicks going on Ulburg, it's going to be a bad day for Ulburg because Ozdemir in the fight with Ulburg was landing a lot of leg kicks in the first round. And he was honestly doing pretty good in round 2 before Ulburg started to really pull ahead. Do I think Ulburg can pull ahead against Jan Błachowicz for 3 rounds? A guy who outstruck Izzy, outstruck Pereira for a round. Well, I didn't really outstrike Pereira, but outstrike he outstruck Ankalaev, which is a very, very crazy task because I think he was 40 when he did that. And he had Ankalaev shooting for his life in rounds, and Ankalaev's the champion. And you got to look at another couple of things in this fight. Knockout power. Ulburg's shown knockout power, of course, but against trash. Actual trash. Like, he's knocked out Menefield, who ran at him head first. Okay. Give him that one. Then he fucking knocked out Ihor Potieria. Like, if we go to their stats here on Tapology... Just look that up real quick. Not fucking Cage Warriors is stupid fucking shit. UFC. Bro! What the fuck? This thing fucking retarded. I'm about to fucking crash out right now. Oh my god, I'm about to crash out. Holy shit, where the fuck? Events. UFC, man. I don't care about Mohamed Della Maddalena. I don't care about the Abu Dhabi fight night in July. Well, alright, bro. They just forgot about Edwards and Brady, I guess. Oh my God, is it just like not on Tapology anymore? Did they just like quit? Finally, here we are. Not... Okay, finally. God damn it, sorry. Ulburg, let's look at his fucking career. Volkan Oezdemir decision. Arguably, well, not argue. I'd say he won the fight. It was fucking 4 a.m. when that fight was happening, 5 a.m. Canadian time. And I think Volkan clearly won round 1, and Ulburg looked like shit in that fight. Błachowicz is way better than Oezdemir on the feet. Way better, and better on the ground. I just think Błachowicz does everything better than Carlos Ulburg at MMA. He's just a better fighter. Alonzo Menefield. Menefield ran in there like a retard to die. I don't know what he was trying. Da Woon Jung, he had a decently hard fight, bro. He submitted him with 11 seconds left, and Da Woon Jung was landing a lot of low kicks on him. Look, Potieria, Nikolai Negamarianu, like, Tafon Nchukwi, these are horrid wins, man. To Fabio Sharon to go to a decision? Come on. We're not going to act like Fabio Sharon is an ass. And Zechku knocked Carlos Ulburg out, that's another thing. We don't know if Ulburg really has a good chin. Yeah, if you get knocked out once, doesn't mean you have no chin. But I haven't seen anything particularly special from Ulburg. And his wins are really not that good. I just think this fight is Jan Blachowicz' fight. I think he has an opportunity for submission. His level of competition is far higher. He has the higher knockout percentage. He not KO percentage in terms of career, but he has a higher chance of knocking out Ulburg, I think, than Ulburg does of knocking him out. When's Błachowicz been knocked out? Fucking Thiago Santos way back when? Yeah, it was, and it was a time when Jan Blachowicz ran at Santos kind of like Menefield did. And he ran in there, no defense. Then he went on that streak, became a champion by beating the shit out of prime Dominic Reyes. Then outstruck Adesanya cleanly for 5 rounds. Then got, subbed by Glover. But fucking Ulburg's not subbing Błachowicz. Then he beat Rakic in a fight where he looked really good before the injury. Then the Ankalaev fight. Watching it live, I picked Magomed Ankalaev to win this fight. I thought Jan Blachowicz won the first 3 rounds live. Now when I rewatch that fight, I do think Ankalaev could have won 3, 4, and 5. But regardless, watching it live, I thought Blachowicz won the fight. You know what I mean? And a lot of other people did too. I know a lot of people that I've talked to that said Błachowicz should have won that fight. I just think this fight in particular, and stylistically, I think this fight is going to be at a very slow pace. And I think a slower pace will play better to the older guy. And I think the older guy is not just more experienced, he's more powerful, smarter, and he's just got he's got more options to win. He can win this fight by decision, by knockout, and by submission. And honestly, man, this is how I genuinely think the fight's going to go. This is my assessment of how Jan Blachowicz versus Carlos Ulburg will go. I think round 1, Ulburg's going to be in there, jabs, leg kicks, right? But Błachowicz is going to start landing some low kicks at like the 2nd minute of round 1. And he's going to be landing, and you're going to notice when Błachowicz lands those kicks, they're a little more thuddy than all the other shots from Ulburg. And I think Błachowicz is going to start to land serious damaging low kicks in the late part of round 1. Then I think by round 2, he's going to start chewing the legs of Ulburg's legs are going to be toast. And I think that's going to open up the hands for Błachowicz. And I actually think in the second part of round 2, Błachowicz is going to use the hand feints. And one thing Jan Blachowicz people forget is he's one of the best hand trappers in the UFC. He's got amazing hand fighting ability. He out-hand fought Adesanya and Pereira back to back when he fought both of them. He out-hand fought Ankalaev. He's very good at getting you to get your hands up, and he'll pop a low kick with when you have no fucking base on your legs. And another thing Jan Błachowicz does really well is he knows how to feint his shots into a shot. He knows how to feint his straights into a shot for wrestling. And I think he's going to have a wrestling advantage in this fight, clearly. And I think he's going to actually take Ulburg down in round 2, end up on top, maybe have a submission threat. I actually think he's going to almost get a rear naked choke again in the later parts of round 2. That's going to be the end of round 2. I think round 1 is going to be Ulburg slightly. Round 2 is going to be, Błachowicz has got momentum his way. And I think round 3, Ulburg's going to get cracked with something big. And I think if Ulburg at any point in this fight gets hurt by Jan Błachowicz, done. He's done. I promise you Jan Błachowicz will finish the fight. Because he's got nasty finishing instincts. He's got insane striking ability and so much power. The only way I can see Ulburg really winning this fight is if Błachowicz comes in and looks old and frail and he doesn't look like Jan Błachowicz. I'm going into this fight not thinking that he's in his prime, but at least thinking he's at the level of when he fought Alex Pereira. If he's at that level, Jan Błachowicz should win this fight, no doubt, and finish Ulburg, in my opinion. Because Alex Pereira, in my opinion, would fold and kill Ulburg in 1 round. Or 2 rounds, maybe. Like, I just don't rate Ulburg. Maybe he proves me wrong. I just don't believe in him yet, man. I just think he's had a kind of a weird road to the belt. I think this fight is a very close fight, obviously. I don't think it's one-sided for Błachowicz either. What the fuck is this shit? And I just think, bro, this is Jan Blachowicz' fight. I don't know what else to say, really, other than I think the Polishman's going to get it done. And I think pretty much with ease. I think he's going to... I think he's going to make rounds 2 and 3 look really, really easy, man. And I don't think he's going to, like... I just can't see... What is Ulburg going to knock him out? I don't think so. Is Ulburg going to outpoint him to a decision? That's his only way. I just don't see Ulburg knocking him out. And I think Jan Blachowicz is on his way to get his 30th MMA win. And honestly, something else I've been thinking of is, I don't know why, but Yuri and Jan at some point is going to happen. I feel like if Jan wins this fight, that's a perfect time to make that fight in Europe. And the winner of that can fight for a title shot while Alex and Magomed are fighting in a rematch, I hope. Hope Alex sleeps Magomed's bitch ass out cold. Fuck Magomed. I can't believe the faggot's champion. But yeah, man, this is really gonna be it for the prediction video for Jan Blachowicz and Carlos Ulburg. Let me know in the comments who you guys think is gonna win. I'm pretty confident Blachowicz is gonna get this done. I just think he's the better fighter, and I'm gonna be coming out with my main event predictions for Leon Edwards and Sean Brady. I'm going to really go into more depth about that fight because I can't lie, I was kind of rushing that prediction towards the end. And I'm going to go a bit more in depth on that one. And I'm really going to try and pick who I think is going to win the fight. And with that one, there's a small chance I'll switch to Edwards, but I don't think so. We'll see. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.